Hello, everyone, and welcome back to part two of Create Expectations. If you have not watched part one, you can do so on Zareth's channel and see all of the shenanigans that you've missed out on.
There are a lot.
We had to make up for like a few dozen months.
Dozens of units
Yeah.
of time.
And then I guess we could just carry on with the shenanigans here.
I don't see that we have any choice.
I expect nothing less.
Right, I hope for less, but I don't
Do
expect.
do people really hope for less?
I mean, that's not what she said, certainly.
She says a lot of things. Um
she, she, she won't stop saying things.
Okay, so
You hope for less from her. I'll be quiet.
so
Continue.
all of the shenanigans and apparently more here. Um, we have a viewer question if we want to start there. And then we can go into the game,
Um,
maybe.
we only have one. After 3 weeks, we have one viewer question.
Yeah.
Viewers, we need more from you. We should just steal a few from Gambit.
I was gonna say we should steal some from H&N. Um,
Yeah, either one.
Either or. Just mix and match.
What's that?
Don't go down this road again.
Have you seen the old Disney Jungle Book?
Yeah.
You know, the vultures?
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, what do you want to do? I don't know. What you want to do? And it's just like an endless loop. And then they eventually say, now don't start that again. You don't remember that?
No. I feel like I'm gonna have to watch The Jungle Book now.
It kind of sucks. It's not a good movie, but I like that part.
All right, well.
And I don't like monkeys at all, but I do like the King Louis song.
I don't remember that song either.
Well, it's like, I want to be like you.
Oh, yeah, that's a good song.
Yeah.
That's a good song. Um, okay, viewer question. And you know what? This is about Omicrons, and we were talking about Omicrons on sort of
Oh
about
yeah,
Omicrons.
let's ask the expert.
Who's the expert here?
I assumed it was you.
We'll find out. Um,
Who wasn't the expert?
Rafini? I don't know. I'm sorry. This is just going to be terrible. Um,
Rafiki, I
the
think.
question is not Rafiki.
We're
The
just talking about monkeys, so.
Rafiki is not a monkey, technically.
Oh, stop. He's monkey. He's closer to a monkey than anything else.
Okay, the question has to do with Omicrons, not monkeys. So, how many legend tokens, so those pink thingies, do you keep on hand? Other than Omicrons, nothing else seems cost effective versus buying with either crystals or other currencies. What do you spend that currency on other than Omicrons?
Yeah.
So I guess it's kind of to do more with pink token thingies than Omicrons, but it's also about Omicrons.
Oh yeah, I saw this. They asked it like today, right after I put out a video about how to best spend like the best buys for all the different
All the pink
things.
legend token thingies. Um, so I wouldn't say I necessarily keep a stash of it because I only spend it on Omicrons.
Yeah, Omicrons are far and away the best purchase, and I don't see that changing anytime soon.
Yeah. Like until Omicrons are available easier.
I would say the only other one that would give a little bit here. I'm showing it actually
Okay.
your screen here. I would say the only other thing that would give it even slightly a run for its money is because of just the intrinsic like value of having conquest characters
Yeah.
unlocked, and so just It's so expensive. I mean, like 1,200. You have 1,200 of
Mm-hmm.
that currency right now. You could buy 8 shards of Malgus.
It's so expensive.
It's crazy expensive. Like 8 shards. Like so, unless but Malgus would be probably the target, honestly, because yeah, that's by far the most difficult proving grounds. And if you
That's a good
don't,
point.
if you don't have a group that can actually beat Malgus, or you just don't have time or the wherewithal to spend like half an hour just
Hmm.
grinding away on that node to get the right RNG, then I it sucks, man. I don't know if the word recommended or recommend would
Yeah.
actually suffice there, but like I would say that's the only thing that I would see as a replacement for Omicrons. But Omicrons, until they stop applying, like giving every new character at least one Omicron,
Hmm.
we're gonna have a shortage. That's just how it's gonna work.
Absolutely. They want us to have a shortage.
Yeah, so this is more of an incentive to get. Hold on, you have 300. How many micro attenuators are we allowed to have?
300 apparently. I just spent some and apparently I got more and I didn't know.
You poor dear. Okay, so I'm so sad right now. Okay, so
I'll fix it later.
I, I'm sure you will. So, but Omicrons are good, and you need them. They unlock certain corners of the game. Honestly, like at the very least, you could be a good guild member.
Hmm.
And someone in my video on the comments actually said like, "Hey, you could buy micro attenuators here. They're good value, and um, maybe on a personal level, you just love mods. That's wonderful. Some people don't love mods as much as others, and that's fine. But I would say, just in terms of sheer total value, I think attenuators are the worst possible value from this store.
I actually forgot they were available in this store.
Like 250 for 5 of them is just so abysmal, man. It's
Yeah.
horrible. It's horrific. Chirotech. There's a bunch of stuff that's like, yeah, I kind of want that, but you know,
It's just not good. Even the Cairo's a blah deal.
you get 15 Chirotech or one Omicron mat.
One Omicron mat, it is.
Yeah, every time.
Yeah.
That one, I just and I guess the one thing I'll also be I'll also say about I would keep it spent down,
Yeah.
frankly. I do not expect at all, like CG already basically said, no, spend this, like we're not going to add like a new character that's exclusive to this store or whatever, like spend your tokens. And
Hmm.
like I've seen a few people at this point like run into the cap and it's just lost, and that's just basically losing Omicrons. It's like losing attenuators
But
just
not really.
from for reaching the cap. It's not dissimilar. Yeah. So yeah. Um,
Yeah.
get Omicrons.
Omicrons.
Period. Like though, I don't see any reason not to.
Yeah. The Malgus argument you made is a good one. It just
Thanks.
feels bad.
It feels terrible. Oh, it's the same thing. Like GT3 for Kiadi Mundi.
Hmm.
Prevail Man is honestly, I don't really recommend it, but I am doing this. I am absolutely just buying Chirotech with GT3 and not purchasing any shards of Kiadimundi and just praying that CG never requires that character.
Do you think he'll be in the raid?
Maybe. He's the hardest character to get in the game, I think, unless it's Malgus.
Right. Yeah, those TV. Yeah.
Well, it's like 2100 GT3 for 5 shards.
That's disgusting. Oh, what a terrible deal.
It's horrible. It is so bad. I just And I need Kyrotech on that account so bad that
Mm-hmm.
I just ignore it. I don't buy any shards of his. I did spend a few to get Maul and Cat unlocked to like expedite those unlocks because those are really good. But like, not that Cam is bad exactly, but he's not a game changer really. Like I don't know. I don't remember the last time I was like, you know what I really need to be able to counter this really tough team?
Right.
It's
Cam.
Cam. It's usually like, oh, like I wish I could put Cam on my Qui-Gon Jinn team that gets one shot every time.
Um, I think the last time I really thought about wanting Cam specifically on a team was probably before Datacrons.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think Datacrons made Mundi really strong with Qui-Gon Jinn.
Sure. I'm just thinking like specifically of
But that's
using him
JC.
on a JML team against Lord Vader. That's probably the only time.
Hmm.
But
It's fair.
Omicrons is the answer.
Right. Well, Mundi's not an option with legend tokens anyways.
It's true. Um, okay. So that's that.
Did you know that Mundi had 3 wives?
You did?
Hmm.
Like at the same time?
Yeah, his population. I didn't read super far into the lore of it, but I was reading about it. His whole like civilization. There's just like a 1 to 20 ratio of male to female.
Oh.
So like a lot of them have way more than 3. But yeah, he's one of the few Jedi who were actually married.
I would not wish 3 of me on somebody.
I I wonder if someone wishes 1, but
Someone does.
I'm kidding. I That was mean. I apologize in the Canadian fashion.
Yeah. But you don't mean
Sorry.
it. Do you want to review a character? Since all the packs are the same.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, we could go back in the game.
Yeah, you should have just stayed in the game.
Hmm.
You know,
That's what CG wants us to do for
that's
sure.
true. They want us to live here
They
forever.
do. They do. Hell Week is a thing, man. I hate it
It
so
is a
much.
thing.
I'm,
All
I,
right.
yeah, yeah. It's like we don't get to play GAC, which is the one thing that I really enjoy,
Hmm.
and then we don't. We have a bunch of. Anyways, okay. So we got Marin.
We got Marin.
I see you've put a lot of work into her.
Yeah, Gear 12.
Yeah.
I actually do want to take her to relics. I'm hoarding. So nobody is getting gear at the moment or relics. Don't log
Oh,
into my account.
you prepping for guns?
I'm prepping for guns.
Oh,
So
fair enough.
yeah. Yeah. We're at a standstill at the moment. But Marin, she's fun. Even at gear 12, honestly, I still use her on my team.
Oh, she's great. And honestly, she's one of the characters that I recommend for early, like one of the top 5 Omicrons that I would recommend for any account. Like brand new accounts, still get like 3-star Marin with gear 8, still amazing.
This one's her Omicron. So what does this do? I can't remember. Oh, it's the one where she gets the 100% turn meter.
Right. Well, so this was the thing that like you can actually solo Jabba with this. Even with like a gear 12 Marin, you have to get the right things to happen, but essentially, like in 3v3, you solo Jabba because, like, you just get both of your other teammates dead,
Right.
so she's alone, and then she just spams basic,
Mm-hmm.
and so they revive under Talzin lead,
Yep.
and then they die because of the revive. Like it's a temporary revive, so they die, and then she gets 100% turn meter, and it's a perfect loop.
That's kind of hilarious.
So yeah, like you just if you get the right setup where like Talzin and Asajj both die, and then she just spams basic and she revives Asajj once, then she dies. Then Mother Talzin once, and then she dies. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and then you win.
That's hilarious.
It's awesome.
Um, yeah. I clearly don't have her Omicron. I should probably give her it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I truly she's one of my favorite characters actually.
The Night Sister team is just so fun, and I feel like I mean, I know that they said that she was going to be a lifter for the Night Sisters, but I feel like she really gave them. They were fun before, but now they're like really fun.
Yeah, so they're a disaster now. I mean, like against the right things, I've been using her I've been using Night Sisters so much in GAC, like with the Doubt Cron,
Oof.
because you want your Night Sisters to get hurt, and then the other team, if you're facing something that has a bunch of turn meter stuff, like you just stop them
Right.
in their tracks because everyone has doubt. Suddenly everyone has doubt, and then the Night Sisters just start spinning up, and it's a lot of fun. Like it's yeah, they can be a little scary. They're the ultimate clinch squad, but
Mm-hmm.
what does their other unique do? Like I'm not.
Um, this is the one. It's also more turn meter gain, and plague.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good one to have too.
Yeah, that's just her Zeta though.
Yeah, she's right. Yeah, it's not. You don't have that many Zetas, so I wouldn't apply them.
No, man, you gotta hoard them.
I mean, honestly, I think you do need two. You only have five. If I don't know if you've deployed any on the Gungans, but I'm sure that you'll need most of those for them.
Yeah, I haven't yet, but
All right. Well, like Jar Jar will take three on his own probably.
it's gonna be brutal. Plus, you have to keep some for Amidala and her sidekicks.
Yeah, and yeah, Boss Nasty and all the others.
Mm-hmm.
Cat Carpal Tunnel.
Carpal tunnel.
Yeah.
Um, okay, so you obviously use them way more than I do. Like I use Night Sisters basically in Conquest.
I use them in
Some
Conquest all the time.
sometimes in Territory War and sometimes in GAC, but pretty much Conquest all the time. They are great with Zealous Ambition, by the way. That whole team is supporting
Hmm.
each other.
Yeah, it's almost like they're just built for conquest in that way. It's like it used to be, you would have to use not like Spirit was the best fifth
Hmm.
character, so you'd have to use like Talia or something in order to get the no attackers
Right?
feat. But yeah, now it's yeah. Marin is so good. Like the other thing I really like about her
Hmm.
is on her basic, she inflicts two stacks of plague,
Hmm.
which is like that's the she's the only character that inflicts them on basic.
Yeah, that's a
Like
good point.
so,
'Cause
yeah. If
Sorry, go ahead.
well, you can really start machine gunning a lot. Like if you're in a 5v5 and two of your characters are dead,
Hmm.
then you can just like spam basics with her, kind of, and like they keep revive popping up and dying. Like same principle as I was saying before with like trying to solo Jabba,
Hmm.
but she just keeps doing it with like in her with her basic. You just keep stacking up those plague, and then at some point maybe you like try to break up the perfect turn meter loop, and the opponent takes a turn and just instantly dies of sadness. It's wonderful.
Uh, it's yeah, yeah. I actually forgot that she had it on her basic and that, um, like everyone else, because I pretty much always use a Talzin lead. You're you're getting it from specials, so.
Right. Or yeah, yeah. You can get it from specials exactly,
Hmm.
and I guess Talzin. If there's already plague on them, then Talzin with her lead will apply one more. But I mean that's situational.
Yeah.
Marin just always applies it, and then when she goes into her Shadow Strike thing,
Hmm.
then she applies more, and when people die, she applies more.
She's just doing all of the plague.
Yeah, she does plague better than all the plague Night Sisters. So,
Go
but
figure.
Well, I also the other thing that I really love about Marin is she doesn't need any speed,
Yeah.
at like zero speed necessary on her, and she also doesn't follow the rules for days or like shock. Not like she just gains turn meter as
Right.
she normally would. So and then the other thing that's really nice, which I was starting to take Talia more and more because she has a cleanse,
Mm-hmm.
but Marin has a cleanse.
She does.
Yeah, I think it's the Shadow Strike one. I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Um. Oh yeah, it is. All buffs and debuffs on herself.
Hmm.
I.
Not just on herself. Well, yeah. So at this, if you read a little bit lower
Oh
though,
yeah, sorry.
so the next time another ally is inflicted with a debuff or defeated, Marin loses magic stealth, dispels all debuffs on all allies, and revives a random Night Sister.
Which is just ridiculous.
Yeah,
She's so fun.
she is. She's really good, man. I've always loved Night Sisters, and
Hmm.
they really needed a boost, and this was the perfect boost.
Yeah. Yeah. I would agree with that. Um, she also just makes it like if you're not totally sure how to play Night Sisters or anything like that, like I find she just makes it like an easy button.
She's good at it's good for button mashing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's what I've noticed at least.
Well, yeah, like you don't even have her like all her zetas and stuff, and you still
No.
still using her on in conquest. Yeah, it's awesome.
No. Like they're so good. And honestly, I think it is because of her.
Yeah, it was kind of a chore to use them before, but now she
Hmm.
makes she just makes it easy, man. And she is like you say, very button mashable.
Hmm.
One last thing I want to point out. Her second special,
Okay.
the will. So this one is this one is tricky because okay, so it stuns your target
Okay.
potentially. And then if the attack defeats an enemy, inflict 4 stacks of plagues on all enemies. That's cool, but that's not something you want to like count on necessarily. It doesn't hit
Hmm.
super hard. But then the what I really like on this one is dispel buffs on each enemy with 2 or more stacks of plague on them. So this is something that if you have plague on your entire like your opponent has all these buffs and stuff, and then they all have plague on them,
Yeah.
this will dispel all of their buffs.
Yeah. And then you can just go after whoever you want.
Yeah, it used to be that Asajj was the only one with the dispel, and now she has it too. It's conditional. Yeah, like you have to pay
Hmm.
attention, but this is also like you can use it on a character that doesn't have any stacks of plague,
Hmm.
but a different character does have stacks of plague, and it'll dispel their buffs at least.
Right. Um, have you noticed, because I haven't paid enough attention to this, have you noticed, does this work in like the order of events of if you were to defeat an enemy and you get the 4 stacks of plague on everyone, then does that count as them having more than 2 stacks
Mm.
and it will do the dispel, or is it more than 2 stacks at the start of the turn?
I genuinely can't remember an instance where I've killed someone with this.
Fair.
Like I may have. Like I was thinking that too. Actually, as we were talking, I was like, I wonder if that. But I don't know. Actually,
Fair. I was just curious. I'm sure somebody knows. I guess you could just look at the mechanics on .gg, but that requires effort.
let's just hope.
Rebellions are built on hope.
Yeah, like not the I'm rebelling, but you're you're crazy. So I could see could see that being a thing. How much Kyrotech do you have? Could we snoop on that real quick?
A few hundred.
Yeah, go dozens.
Yeah, dozens. I have roughly the same of light side and dark side Cairo.
All right.
So
So you really won't miss it when I go and upgrade your characters. Got it. Thank you.
rude.
Uh,
It's not the
Well,
Cairo I'm worried about, it's the other gear.
well, so real quick, like how are your Gungans? Have you worked on them up? Have you worked them up to 12 or 11 yet?
Yeah. They're they're here.
All 3 of them.
Isn't it? They're getting there.
Let's see. Okay, so you're at okay, 47 of 65.
Yeah.
You just got a couple good rolls on NAS, on all NASy.
I bought a 16 shard
Mm,
in the shipments, and now I'm just waiting for him to go farmable.
gotcha.
Since he'll be farmable first. I feel like I don't need to go after shipments.
The Loch Nass monster.
Yeah. And then the other two, I haven't decided yet how crazy I'm gonna go on shipments with them.
Hmm. Well, I mean, you only have one more with shipments, actually.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, no, these are shipments, not. I was thinking of the. I
The
was thinking you
marquee,
were talking about the new marquee where you buy
the lottery.
the two lottery packs. Yeah,
Yeah. I'm gonna
whatever.
probably go on that one. I don't know yet. I don't know how much I want to push it with the lottery packs.
I mean, I always want to just spend all my crystals on them because it's addicting. But,
It is addicting.
well, I'm
Uh,
like, what if I just spiked the 330 and then I didn't have to
right?
farm them anymore?
Don't tempt me, because that's gonna be a problem in the next couple of weeks, I'm sure.
Just make sure you get a screenshot when you get a 330, please.
Obviously.
Okay,
All right. Want to roast a roster?
I guess so.
We have time.
I'll try your word. Obviously.
Obviously, you want to roast a roster.
I
Um,
don't. I hate it, man.
you are like super pumped to roast a roster. You're just in a miserable type of mood. I feel like I antagonized you and put you here.
I feel like you're taking way too much credit
I don't
for
think I
things.
am.
You want to feel like you're in command, like you're ruling over me, and it's quite rude.
It's a firstborn problem.
I guess so.
Okay.
You know, I will say I'm glad you don't have the name this person. I don't think I could handle having any kind of show with someone named Minnie Christopher Erlandson.
What if that's their actual name?
I'm serious. I wouldn't have a podcast with them. It's a lot of work, man.
Do you think his guild knows they spelled Wookiee wrong?
I always wonder that, man. I struggle so much. Like, if you're gonna name yourself something, like, do you think this guy actually knows how to spell Erlandson?
I think so. Um,
I don't know. Like, do we need the extra S? I feel like that's very Canadian of him. He's like, yeah, I'll just add an extra. So,
fine. It's
yeah.
fine. Okay.
So, so yeah, Wookie leaks with just with one E on Wookie. Um,
Yeah.
Galactic Power.
7.4.
So this is right where Prevail Man is.
Okay. That's good to know.
And he's a Kyber 3. So good for him. That's
Yeah.
good. You keep up. All right.
I'm trying to remember if I'm in Kyber 3 or Kyber 2. I don't know. Hey, he's got a 7-star Leviathan.
I
Fine.
mean, that's not something you see in Kyber 3 or even Kyber 2 every day.
I mean, I don't see ships every day. Um, okay.
No, I mean, you see a 7-star Leviathan every time you play on Professor X's account, so.
That's true. I do use your Leviathan in territory battles.
Oh, that's interesting.
You're welcome. Uh, what are we
Okay,
missing? Profundity?
is that it? Do they really
Yeah.
have all the ships?
Yeah, there's 10 right here. There's only 11, right?
Yeah, I think they got them all.
Yeah. 5-star Radis. Gear
Uh,
gear
gear
one hold level 1 holdo.
gear 12 Grievous.
That's sad.
It's pathetic. It's not even sad. It's pathetic.
Hux is sad too.
Yeah, Sag even.
Definitely not that. There's a whole bunch of resistance ships looking sad.
I like that they farmed Marauder and they're like, we're not even gonna bother to level it up.
Why not? Why not go to 50 to match the other ones? There's a lot of level 1 characters here. You know, you could do like a level 50 mod locker situation if you wanted.
Yeah, I mean, not everyone likes mod lockers. I personally hate them.
I know
So
it drives me nuts when I do the raid on Professor X.
it's all right. Well, I like to give significant mods to characters, not just like garbage mods. I just like if you're gonna mod locker them, just delete them,
I
maybe.
hope you know that I just go in and willy-nilly apply mods.
And then I spend credits to get them off of those characters. Okay, I am gonna just mod every character now, so
Thank
you
you.
can't do that.
Thank you. Um, okay. I feel like ah, wow. Oh my gosh, look at fives.
Oh,
Why? Oh my gosh. You know who doesn't have Cam? And
they might
Rex.
they might have cam. They might be stupidly spending their stuff. You know what? They could easily have cam if they got into a guild that just got it for him and they didn't make him do the missions.
True. Ah, wow. Okay. I feel a little dumbfounded. Sorry, I keep going back to look at fives and make myself sad.
I'm just, I'm pretty used to people just shitting all over fleets.
So he's got like relic geos and stuff and a gear 12 Grievous. And he's got
That
the pilotless ones done. Like that just seems sad.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of sadness to be found on this roster already.
Interceptor's not done.
My bet is that they don't even have trench unlocked or geared or relicked.
Uh okay, the rest is status quo. But
I mean, I guess not that I am a fan of anything that this person is doing at all, but I will say like having Leviathan at this GP is that's really strong. That's a
yeah.
I just recently on my little account I just got my Cad Bane up to Relic 8, and the
Mm-hmm.
next thing I'll do is get my get Bando up to Relic 8 because that's the only way I could kill Leviathan.
Ah, yikes.
Yeah, like you want high relics on those things because Leviathan is a serious issue.
If you say so.
Yeah,
Do you want to see his datacrons?
I I'm okay. Yeah, I do, but how? Guess how engaged is he?
Just for curiosity's sake.
No, I said guess.
Oh, guess. I thought you said I guess how engaged. Okay, carry on. This is how engaged.
Oh, thanks. That was see that this is how I know you cheat in the 300 game. Is because when you're not prepared to answer something, you just go click on it. Like you're like, "Oops, I didn't know the rules."
I just don't have any patience.
Well, that's good. So let's
You're like, this is not surprising.
like if you were a doctor, it would be good you didn't have any patience.
Would be good if I didn't have any patience.
So they have a Dooku one. Congratulations.
Yikes. Oh man. Okay. Okay. Let's
They
look
have
at
the Biggs one. Okay. Yeah.
Let's look at this. So, 3 GLs. Okay.
Standard Relic 7 garbage nonsense.
That's kind of sad. Jedi Master Luke at least wants the Relic 9.
Yeah. And the other ones, I feel like the bare minimum should be 8,
8.
except for Kenobi, who can be neglected. Poor guy.
Like you gave Piet 9.
What?
Come on.
Not everyone is as bright as we wish they were, Sarah.
Ah, man. All right, let's sort by speed. There's Piet. That Relic 9's really making him speedy. Uh,
I could tell you haven't modded anything for a while.
uh,
Second sister is this high up? It's faster than Boosh.
yikes. Okay.
Chupia. Oh my
Chupio's up
gosh.
here? Why did you don't want to?
So for those of you who don't know what this game is, we're trying to predict.
Right.
Sarah's already looked,
I have not
but
already looked.
predict who has like what character 300 speed stops at.
I don't see Grief anywhere. And there's Bosk, so
We're gonna have to scroll way up for me to guess.
okay. I'll
Oh
let you
my
guess
lord.
first. I have no idea what I want to guess. Okay,
You just
I have an idea. Go ahead.
okay, yeah. As long as I can go first, so that you can just guess the
I can go first if
closest
you
one.
want.
Okay, go ahead.
I was gonna say Thrawn.
Wow, you are kind.
Oh, you're going okay.
I'm gonna say Maul.
All right, let's look at Maul. 313.
Okay. I wonder who has 300 exactly.
I did not look.
Uh,
306.
all right.
So, what's second sister at?
I expect a large, significant drop off. Oh,
305.
all
Okay,
right.
so like
You were kind of
maybe
hedging a little bit. All right.
let's look at Malik. I was hedging. 304. Okay. Yikes. We were pretty far off here.
No, they shouldn't have a lot of these characters this fast. This is dumb. They are the ones who are far off.
I want to know where the line is. Okay, eighth brother is 300. Bosk is 300. Dang. Okay, so it's Bosk.
So why
Why is
why
Soldier
is
so fast?
why is Soldier so fast? Why is Second Sister so fast? Why really is Kyle Katarn so fast? Commander Luke in relative to the rest of your like Padme. A lot of these are just like Duke. How's your Dooku team doing? Like congratulations on just having a good Dooku team.
Where's your Han? There he is. 283.
They got speed mods.
Yeah. But like, why is Luke so okay. We got this.
There's not a good reason. They just are. Could you see how fast Mara Jade is, out of curiosity?
Sure.
She's slower than Darth Revan, which is wrong.
329.
Yeah. False. Wrong. Don't do that.
Man. Okay. Can I not sort by speed anymore?
Please.
All right.
Thank you.
What do you want to look at? I know that the clones are sad, so there's that.
Let's continue with the meme. Let's look at separatists.
Oh boy. Yikes.
Jango.
He's sad. Watt's
I
sad.
like that they did put the effort into being able to unlock Watt, I guess,
Yeah.
with all those geos.
He's just sad.
So I will stick up for them and say um, they do have. I've noticed a couple like maybe not obscure exactly Omicrons, but like specifically territory war Omicrons that only territory war
Yeah,
oriented guilds are gonna have. So like Poggle
Poggle.
and on a team of relic geos on like a mid tier guild is actually a fantastic addition. So like that is honestly that is pure value there. Honestly, for territory war specifically, like
Right.
for the rest of the game, it's dog shit. But it's in territory war though, like good job. I don't care about your game mode, bro. They also have maces, Omicron,
That's
for
a
what
good
it's
one too.
worth. Yeah, if you're into territory wars, sure.
Sure.
I like that they have double Zeta on Grievous. That, dude. Okay, so I'm sorry. I feel like I interrupted you.
I was just gonna say there's no trench here.
I agree that there's no trench here, and Django is so sad. Like
Jango is sad.
early game, Django's like a top 10 character. Honestly, like you should get Django relicked pretty early on, just because, and give him the unique Zeta, so that
Mm-hmm.
you can kill Night Sisters and other teams that revive.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's high damage early game, and he stops revives, and then you can always find a team to put him on.
Yep.
Um. Okay, so Grievous, go
Yes.
look at his health real quick, if you would please.
He's sad. He's
Oh,
definitely very sad.
oh my lord.
He is quite sad. He's depressed.
Oh. Okay, so you want to be well over 100,000, and so I don't know if it can show you like the potential gear that you add to him, but all of it adds a ton
Mm-hmm.
of health because all of his damage is based on health.
Right.
So if you get him to gear 12, like that people are like, "Oh, well, I got him to gear 11, like the rest of the team's gear 11." I don't see the problem. And the problem is like gear 12 is just it's the start. It's like finally the gate's been opened for you to make him good. He is pathetic until you get him to 12, but then you have to apply gear to make
Mm-hmm.
him good. And he's nothing. Right now, 29 doesn't like all of his damage is based on that. It's nothing. Like why did you put Zetas on him? Why did you do anything with him at all? Like he's not required for anything until he's like a galactic legend requirement, right?
Is he a Galactic Legend requirement?
Is he? Maybe not. I
I
don't
don't
know.
think he is. I think you're just making stuff up now.
I could be wrong, but he's I mean,
But like you want
he just
him.
sucks though.
You
At
want
this,
him to have all that health and relics, and it's just
like,
such a good team.
yeah, well, he put all the Zetas on. He put all, like he did all the work except for like the important work.
Right. Right.
I'm,
Man.
and then he just hasn't unlocked Stap yet, because why would he?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Stap.
Hmm.
He's
All
got
right.
he's got
Pick.
terrible Night Sisters too. I can see. I can already tell.
Do you want to
Yeah.
go see?
You pick the next faction, please.
Um. Oh, I know Resistance is sad based off what I saw on ships. So we don't. Let's look at.
You know
Let's
what I
look at.
would.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm interrupting you again. You know what I'd rather see though.
Yeah.
You can't see it, but I would rather see this, the trigger photo. I'd rather see someone just didn't unlock them. That's what I would prefer. Like,
Oh
please do
man.
that instead of this abomination that is Grievous. Okay, so go ahead. I apologize. I've been interrupting you some.
Uh, it's okay. I'm thinking rebels or bounty hunters.
Okay.
Do you have a preference? He has executor.
Um, Man, bounty hunters always make me so sad because no one ever gears up grief. But let's see it.
All right. Sad. And Mando was just hanging out. Embo and Zam though are extra sad.
Yeah, I mean, Zam is like stopped being a must apply
Yeah,
Omicron, unfortunately. Look at that, he's got 3 Omicrons on
on
Mr.
Dad
Bod.
bod.
Yeah.
Dang.
I have to say, like, okay, so the Omicron and Chrysanthemum, I like the dedication, but it's not actual dedication because your team is total crap. Like Relic 5 is just like the Omicron is cool because you have to kill Chrysanthemum twice and he can have a monstrous amount of protection. It's a crazy amount.
Uh,
And then the Omicron adds more, but he doesn't have much protection at Relic 5.
True. But also like you have 3 Omicrons on Dad bod.
Hmm.
And who are you running with him other than Fennec and Bosk? Because it's not Grief and Mando. And if it is Grief and Mando, you're not using a Datacron.
That is Scoundrels. Probably IG and
Mm,
Quill is my guess.
I'm gonna say no. Okay, did I miss them? Where are IG and Quill?
I mean, they're
Oh,
top
there they
left
are.
there. Yeah. Well, I was wrong. I don't know then.
Do
Because
you feel
grief
sad?
actually. I'm resigned to the fact that people don't
Wow.
value good characters.
Bandor, Nest.
Seer.
Yeah, we're just like not even farming characters.
Why would we, man? That's foolishness. Why ever do that? At least he put a Zeta on Canderous. That's helpful.
Sure.
Yeah, good job.
Let's look at Rebels while we're here.
I don't want to.
Okay. Um, okay, so we're just like ignoring profundity as well.
Yeah, I don't see why not. It's not important. So,
Ships don't matter.
Adrad team doesn't good.
Doesn't good. I think we've broken
Hmm.
your brain. Um, do you have anything else you would want to see?
Let's look at their Sith because they do have Malgus. I want to see if they actually have. Because the Omicron on Treya, they
Hmm.
have Savage Omicron and a Gear 12 Nihilus. Okay, well,
And a Gear 12 Scion.
yeah.
Okay. Um,
They have the Omicron on Sidious. See, they're very dedicated territory war player. Which honestly, I don't look down on. I genuinely don't. I don't love the mode obviously, but um, I like to see when people are super dedicated to that. I mean, I think so. Sidious goes with Malgus usually, I think, or no, actually maybe it goes with Sith Eternal Emperor now. I know for a while Sidious was going with Malgus, but like Malgus, you put 3 Omicrons on. Relic
mhm.
5 sucks ass, dude. And you have a Leviathan fleet with only a Relic 5 Malgus hanging out there. Like, you've done the work to get the most badass fleet in the game. Maybe do a little extra work to make your fleet, like, good? I don't
Even
know.
better. No Bane.
Could you click on their Marauder? I want to see if they have 6E mods on them.
Yeah,
They're like, speed matters a lot, right? Uh,
totally. Totally.
speed matters 0 on that, dude. It's whatever, man. I need to stop being such an elitist, but this is a roster roast, so
It is.
so bring on the incompetence. Oh, they don't have Jedi Cal unlocked.
No, because they're seer. We have Star Killer? I would assume.
They have
Okay.
the requirements for him, yeah.
Yeah. But no visas.
Okay, so I'll say one other kind thing about this. It looks like this guy is very focused. Like he wastes no
You're right.
effort on anything. Um, that he doesn't have to. Like he gets exactly to the bare minimum and makes the squad good, applies all the relevant omicrons, and
Mm-hmm.
then that he wants, and then moves on. And I have to respect that a little bit at least.
Fair. That is valid. Let's just go look at the bottom of the roster.
No, hold on. Can we see if they've unlocked Riva yet?
They have not.
Actually, okay.
She wasn't in the unaligned force user
Oh, just did all. Okay, okay,
thingy.
fair enough.
Uh, although did have the Inquisitors at Relic 7, so get in shards, I would hope. Uh,
Sweet.
okay.
I mean, and they've farmed most of like Jin. Why isn't Jin farmed though?
I couldn't tell you.
Or Resistance Pilot or Cup.
Yep. 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 Yep.
They're just like I just don't really like my guild having GP so that we could actually get stars in TB or anything.
Man, the troopers are just making me sad.
The Arc Trooper, the Echo and Hunter, and yeah.
It's just, I just feel so bad for them. Hey, level
Hey
40
look,
Marin.
hey look, Rose has 5 pieces of gear for some reason. Oh,
Ah,
Marin.
Paz has a Zeta, four
Oh,
star. Oh,
for
for
the
conquest.
conquest, yeah. Because if he dies, he gets the max
The max.
burning. Yeah.
Fine, I'll give you that one. This is sad. I've seen BB-8 and now I'm done.
Oh, really? You're gonna quit before me?
I'm done. Call it. See you next week, maybe.
Probably not.